Okay, so I had to go get my I had to get my denture readjusted. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get to you guys in a second. So I had to go get my. Well, let's give it a couple minutes for everybody to get online. We'll have a bunch of people there popping in here in a minute. 11, 10, 11 is now 11:30. Hey, Mr. Fish. Well, I'll explain to you what happened, okay? So I hope you guys understand what's going on here, okay? So last week I had to have a new liner. Do you want me to show you what the thing looks like? Do you want me to show you what a denture looks like? Do you want me to show you what it... I won't take it out. I'll do it like this. I'll come off here and then show you. It's really quite amazing. I mean, on how they make this thing, okay? No thanks. It is quite amazing. I like it because I'm a creative guy. I like gadgets. I like how things are made, how they've evolved dentures. Okay, and so my mouth has been shrinking since last year, since they pulled all my teeth, and your mouth shrinks, and so they have to spray this like rubber liner inside my denture. And sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't. Well, the last time was okay. It wasn't the greatest. So I went in last week and had a new one put in. And normally I've been wearing polygrip whenever in the morning I put polygrip on. Well, this is the first time that I've not needed polygrip because I'm talking right now without polygrip. My denture, I could just pop it right out now and it would just stay in. Imagine that. Brian's mouth is shrinking. That is funny, Robert. That is very funny. And that's kind of insulting, Robert. And so, what do I want to say? So, anyways, they did this last Wednesday. Well, this over here was a little high. There was a little bit too much of the rubber. I'm going to call it like a rubber. It was a little too much. And so I wanted to go in on Friday while everybody was gone. So they said, can you come in Monday at 10:15? And, well, I knew that I had my live stream. I knew that was going to be, a problem. And so, so I keep telling David, every time he puts a bad password in, I get a no response. It doesn't click in his brain. He just thinks that I can put my password in and maybe get it avoided. Every time I tell him, I can see when you give me a password, when you got a bad password. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. There, I just changed his time. He's all by himself over there. I'm going to be a little nicer to him. But he's not supposed to be playing the Switch. I told him that. What are you looking for? Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right with you guys. Just give me a minute here. I got to get a couple things. Let's see, Arlo.
You want me to answer any questions?
Nope.
You want me to take it over real quick?
Nope. Nope. I'm fine.
I was gonna let you do your thing.
No, I'm fine.
I think they find me more entertaining anyway.
It is not affecting your volume, Brian. You are loud and clear. Yes, I know. Imagine that. Brian's mouth is shrinking. Hey, Steve, Kevin. Well, it doesn't look like anything's on that phone. I don't think I have it on that phone. I think I have it on this phone, Arlo. Yeah, right here. So David, I told David not to play on the Switch. Well, I have one Arlo. I have one Arlo that has, oh shoot. I have one Arlo camera that has a microphone, so I can actually speak to David. Okay. So let's see what happens. David? David?
What?
Are you playing your Switch? Poor David. He's got a dad that's just constantly in their face. All right, so let me sit down here. I'm going to give you guys 1 hour. I'm going to answer questions. This is 1 hour with just me, okay? You just get me. I'm going to do nothing but just talk, answer questions. So if you have any questions about slot cars, if you want to know about anything that you don't know about, all you have to do is just ask me, okay? And I will answer every question because Robert says I don't answer questions. So that's what I'm here for, is to answer your question. This is 1 hour, just 1 hour between me and you guys, okay? Good morning. Okay, so I'm reading every message. Wow, he is early today. Hello, everyone. I had to go get my dentures adjusted. That's why I'm a little late. So we're going 1 hour from 11. We're going from now until, let's see, what is it? We're going till 12:30, okay? We're doing 1 hour today, 12:30. All right, so go ahead with the questions, guys. Any questions? Any questions? We need 19 thumbs up. 19 thumbs up. 19 thumbs up, people. Let's get 19 thumbs up, okay? Alrighty, good. Good. No. Okay, there's no questions. Unbelievable. Can't believe how fast a week went. James, question, will the rain hurt the rhubarb? That's funny. A, not if it's in cans. That's a good question. When is the raffle for Tim's painting? Bought a tickle back in January. Brian, when you be visiting the secret warehouse again? Next, oh boy. Well, I can't do it this week. I can't do it next week because I'm out of town. The week after that, I'm out of town. We're in Myrtle Beach for the week. We leave on Friday. We get to Myrtle Beach on Saturday. We're coming back the following Monday. And yeah, the end of June. The cross track set is the end of June. A couple weeks, actually. That's a good question. All I know is that Auto World is made in a factory that makes Carrera. Okay? No, they're not getting low on stock. On certain items, they're getting low on stock. But Auto World and AFX products, I don't know for sure if they're in the same factory. All I know is that Auto World is made in the same factory that makes Carrera products. And I'll be in Myrtle Beach we're leaving on Friday. We get there on Saturday and we leave the following Monday. I love going down there, honestly. It's just very peaceful. I just don't do anything. I just literally do not do anything. I'm going to build a big sandcastle this year. I'm planning on it. Wednesday is going to be the day. And I might do a live stream there. So that's the story. So there's one huge factory down in that's where Auto World makes their where they make all this, okay? Well, LEDs are a lot more expensive, believe me, than just the old diodes, okay? And so if they go LED, it is going to be more expensive. It's more expensive, okay? All this stuff adds cost to these. Shanghai, China. I'm pretty sure that's the area, Shenzhen. There's so many different factories that are copying off of other companies. For example, you could have an RC car that is manufactured in the same plant, and then another company comes along and just stamps their name on it, changes the instructions because they want to make sure the instructions are done in English, and the car is basically the same, okay? Now, there are engineering aspects that are different, okay? A company might use a different plastic. This is where people will say, well, the Racemaster track has different tolerances and everything. All I know is that when they did Racemasters, when Auto World made their track, okay, there was really no license on the track, and so I think they copied a piece of Tomy track, okay? Because there's really nobody saying, okay, well, you can't do this track, because a lot of the licenses had lapsed during the early, late 90s, early 2000s. They really didn't know what was going on with 132nd, okay? And you really stop and think about it. Racemasters has been making cars, but it wasn't under the brand Racemaster. So, I mean, Tomy really took over, and Tomy was coming out with cars immediately after buying Aurora, the AFX brand. And the guy that started the AFX at Aurora, Aurora Factory Effect, that's what AFX stands for, is Aurora Factory Experimental. He went to Tomy then. Tomy hired him. And that was Steve's dad. Steve Russell is the owner right now of AFX, or Racemasters. So that's kind of the little story. And this all took place between, gosh, 1995 and 2005. And AFX really started making hay-do in 2008, 9, when I started with when I started Technatoy in 2008. What's so funny is how when I had Young's Newsstand from 1987 to 1999, Tyco was still in all the stores. They was in all the department stores. Tyco was. Tomy was still in all the sets, or still in all the stores. And then all of a sudden it just drew up. It dried up. Just dried up. The whole market dried up in slot cars. Hey, I need 22 thumbs up, people. I got 22 people watching, and I only have Tomy still owns part of AFX. No, they do not. Tomy basically gave the rights to AFX to Steve Russell. His dad has died, but so Steve Russell now owns the brand AFX in the U.S. Okay. Now I don't know if they have some rights in Japan still, because the Japanese packaging was completely different than American packaging. All right, so what else do you guys so you are saying Race Masters owns AFX? Yeah, so Race Masters is like the brand owner for the brand AFX. It's kind of like Continental Bakers was the baker for Hostess. Is that a good example? That's the only example. Technatoys was the brand holder for SCX, or Scale Electric. And like, for example, there was a guy in Florida that bought the Aurora Thunderjets, okay, and Aurora and Model Motor, and he bought all those terminologies. And, well, he's not doing anything with it. And so he bought all this thinking he was going to make $1 million on all this. Well, he hasn't made anything. And so he's just held on to these brands, and nobody can use these brands because he's got it all locked up. Model Motoring, for example. So Model Motoring is all locked up until he dies, or those licenses go into kind of like default. So Oh yeah. So the raffle question, I got to go to hold of Ryan. See, Ryan's not here today. I'll get a hold of him tomorrow and find out what we're going to do about that raffle, because we need a certain amount of tickets to sell it. If not, we're going to have to refund everybody's money. I would just like to sell the painting for $500. It's probably worth more than $500. I'd like to get it $500 and just give it to Tim. He's the one that painted it. I'm sure he could use $500 right now. It's worth $1,000 at least. The problem with paintings is people don't perceive the value of a painting. They just look at it and go, okay, what are you? Now, today is going to be a very unusual day. I'm going to text Ryan because I want him to make me a make another live stream from
Can you get me a 440X2 chassis?
2 to no. One to 2 about guns. It's all going to be about guns.
This is 440X2?
No.
Do we have any more?
For what do you want?
A 440X2 chassis.
Wide or narrow?
I don't know. Let me go figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
I don't get the type.
I know. That's
like,
what I'm asking. Wide or narrow?
Like, what the heck are these even? Maybe you can explain this to me. Dude, they're weird looking. What the heck is this?
That's
What is
total
it?
control racing, TCR. It will switch lanes when you change the controller. It moves a little solenoid, which allows the car to kind of flop around the track.
How does it stay on the track without a guide pin?
There's walls.
Oh, okay.
It's called total control racing.
That's kind of cool. Do people do this?
It was very popular in the 80s and early 90s.
So is it like the first digital then?
In a sense, it was digital in a sense, not completely, because the hand throttle, you would turn the hand throttle, it would send a signal to that solenoid to turn.
Weird.
It is. So what I'm going to do is after this live stream, I'm going to eat and then I'm going to come back on and I'm going to do a video of just going. I had a lot of customers ask me about guns, about the different toy guns we have. So I'm going to go through all the toy guns and let everybody know exactly what toy guns we have, because we do sell a lot of toy guns, and I want people to know the quality and what type of toy guns we have. And, so we're going to go through all the toy guns today, just like I've done with all the slot cars, Tyco or Ninko, Carrera. And then tomorrow we're going to go over a lot of the closeouts that we're going to be doing. We're just getting rid of stuff. We're just going to close it out at ridiculous prices, even lower than our big sale that we had in June. We did very well in June, or not June, May. We had a very good sell in May. A lot of people bought a lot of fun stuff. So we want to thank everybody. We didn't answer about the raffle. Yes, I did. We're going to try to get that done here on Wednesday. 77, 76.
Okay, I need a narrow 440X2.
Okay, and I don't have any of those. I have to make one. Why do you need one of those?
To fix an order.
What do you mean an order?
Well, we sent out a 440, and he bought a 440X2.
Are you sure? Because whenever I send these out, I don't want somebody trying to...
Do they try to get you?
Yeah, because the 440X2 Narrows are very rare. And I don't have a lot of these left. I don't like when people take advantage of me. I don't mind giving things out, and there's just a lot of stuff that that's a 440x2 narrow. The split magnet is 440x2. The solid magnet, see the magnets, how it's solid? That's a 440. When you look at it, you can't even tell there's a difference. I mean, you literally cannot tell. The magnet must have been, or the armature must have been wound different.
Yeah, he did pay for the 440x2.
Yeah, but we didn't. How do we know we didn't send it to him?
We don't.
I know. That's the problem.
There's not much we can do about it, though.
Okay, what other questions do we have? Hello, Frank. Did you check back about the thin line chassis? I did, but I haven't gotten any response from Auto World. You know, a lot of stuff is you want to do it, but I can't. Have you spoken to Terry Flynn at Hardin Creek about the Lifelike line of slot cars? I talked to him a long time ago about Lifelike. It's just the problem with Lifelike is, he bought all of the molds. He bought everything from Great Plains. I don't know if he bought it from Great Plains or from Walthers. I think he bought it from Walthers. And hey, can you tell us a story experience from the submarines? Oh my gosh, it's like crazy. And so he's got all this product, and the yellow Nomad and the truck looks like maybe July, September. All I know is they're done. And so now it's just a matter of getting them over here. It's another shipment. It's a matter of people just think, oh, I'm just going to make this car. I'm just going to make this chassis. I'm just going to make this chassis. I'm just going to make it. Well, you can't just make it. You have to have the investment, the money behind it. Okay, that's about $15,000 to $30,000 for the mold, because you have all the parts to this too. So all those parts have to be manufactured to make this chassis. Okay, and they just can't. They only have so much of a budget. They only have so much of a budget. Okay, here's what we're going to come out with. Here's what we're going to make. Here's the deal. And when you have all these new ideas, I can throw ideas at them. Now, will they come about in the next year? I don't know. I just give them the ideas. Like last week, I told Craig, I sent him that, and I also sent him about, oh gosh, what was it? About the set, about doing a different set. Need to make them in the U.S. Okay, well, if you make them in the U.S., you're doubling the money. Okay, in a sense, you're looking at now. Could they make them in the U.S.? Yeah, I don't know. It's number one. You have to find a state, a low tax state. Number one, that has no income tax. Okay, that's the first thing. You cannot go to California, New York, any state that has an income tax. You have to go to a low tax state and a state that you got good, reliable, low wage or entry level wage. I mean, you're going to have some management, but most of it is going to be laborers putting these cars together, stamping them. Okay. And that's part of the cost right there. Is there any way you can buy semi trailers with? Yes, we are getting those. I'm sending them a plan of doing the semi as a pit kit. I want to do a pit kit, a semi pit kit. Yellow Chrome Nomad, that is scheduled at the end of the year. The Yellow Chrome Nomad is scheduled at the end of the year, along with 3 other cars in that assortment. There's assortment. It's not an individual car, it's an assortment. All right, what else? Sometimes something gets stuck in there. All right, what other questions here? Any Robert Fish specials this week? No, I have not had any Robert Fish emails this week. Let me double check though. I don't think I've gotten any emails. Let's see here. Nope. There is no Robert Fish email. Wait a minute. What's over here? No Robert Fish emails. There is no Robert Fish emails. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Specials, Brian's, not emails. Oh, Robert Fish specials. Oh, I see. Oh, you guys want, yeah, those will start tomorrow. We've got closeouts tomorrow, baby. Closeouts. We want to get rid of things, baby. Get rid of things. Just slow items. Is your, on your hat, does it say SSBN? Yes, it says SSBN. SSBN 619. USS Andrew Jackson. Subqualified. Now that represents how many patrols I went on, and I don't have, I got to get little stars and put them in there. And that's what my rank was when I got out of the Navy, first class. Did you pass the truck schematics onto Auto World? Well, you know, that's a good question, Robert, because if I'm looking at emails here, when did you send those emails? Hold on. All right, a slimline chassis, that's on Wednesday. Robert sent that on Wednesday. Robert Fish, truck ideas, here they go. Toys for Boy, Gifts for Girls, UPS, Borax, Mayflower. We already got Mayflower. Oh, a different design Mayflowers. Yes, I will pass these on tomorrow, Robert. Can't do the Bandit semi. They don't have the license. UPS, that one looks nice. Harley Davidson, that one looks nice too. Borax. Kisses from Ted. Kisses from Teddy. That's a pretty funny one. Kisses from Teddy. Not for you. See, the problem is, there's so many ideas that I'd like to do. I'm stuck. Okay, I've been put on slow mode this last 6 months. I can't really do anything until I get things caught up, and it just, it's put me in a bind, and I don't like to be in a bind like this. So I mean, we just have to. We might lose customers. I know I'm going to lose some customers over it, but no one's still doing as much as exclusive I've been doing. And we're selling exclusives too. I mean, hey, you need to check out with Andy there in New Jersey.
Efren wants to say hi. Dile hola, Efren.
I'm doing it.
Okay, it's funny.
Hey, hello there. Hola.
Hey,
Hola.
how are you?
I'm doing good, Efren. How are you?
Good.
Are you
You're
gonna?
good, a very, very good man.
No, I don't think so. I got
Thank you for a good man.
what? Daniel, good man.
See, too.
Now, are you sure Daniel's good?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a.
Jesse is the baby in my home.
You and Jesse's in the house.
Yeah, she goes to his house a lot.
Not in my house now. Yesterday in my house.
Oh, really? She goes over there a lot, does she?
He's my Mexican father,
No problem.
essentially.
I take care of the baby.
I hopefully I come down there January again.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? You need to check with the guy in New Jersey about the order and everything. You need to check with Jerry, the guy that was buying the big order for 96 of the 2 new cars, because I think he wanted to add to it. You need to look into that. Have him call me. All right, sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to focus on you. Banks aren't lean. No, they're not. Cash is short. When you realize Catherine Bach was crazy about me, that's right. Borax trailer. Banks aren't lending. No, that they are not lending at all. They're not lending a dime. Unless you got complete collateral on everything. I mean on everything. I have a friend making loans if you need one. Rates are okay if you're desperate for some cash. What kind of guys are they, Kevin Carroll? What kind of guys are they, Kevin? Going to get worse, Arbuckle. Hello. Hello. Where are you today? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm trying to get this mattress store set up.
Yeah.
Danny's there, so he was supposed to be doing all that stuff. And then, I'm meeting with Serta tomorrow. They wanted Thursday, but I pushed them to get it tomorrow for me. I can get mattresses in there next week, hopefully. And then I've been
What?
asking about.
I hate iPhones. Constantly breaking up.
Are you sitting down at the chair at the desk?
Yeah, I'm sitting right here. Yep.
There's a dead spot right where that seat is. Put the phone on the shelf behind you if you're using AirPods, and I bet it'll clear up.
Well, I'm not I'm down the aisle, basically. Down the aisle with Bryan.
Oh, you just. What was it?
I just said you need to get a hold of Jerry or whatever the guy's name in New Jersey about the 96 cars he wanted to add to it.
Okay.
He never called me back on Saturday. Or have him give me a call so we can get that order out.
I don't know who Jerry is.
I don't know, not Jerry. What's the guy that Powers, Hobby Powers or something?
Oh, okay.
Andy?
Do you just want me to give you his phone number or something so you can call him? Is that what you're wanting?
I guess you're going to have to. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's why.
Yeah. Go ahead and give it to me. Yeah, just text it to me. All right, bye. Andy, that's his name, Andy. All right, sorry, got distracted. Going to get worse. Kind of guy who you don't want to pay to get late paid. Where is Mac the Slack today? He's in the shipping aisle, guys. I'm down the aisle. I'm supposed to talk to you guys. 1 hour talking to you. That's what Robert Fish wants me to do. 1 hour talking to you and answering your questions. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to read all questions. Oh. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Of cars. Any FCX going on sale? Well, that's a good question. You are supposed to relax and be happy. Well, we always have cars on sale. If you're a club member, you get 10% off all the time. It says on the photo you sent me, be happy. I got a big tag on my shirt, on my arm here. Right here. You see that tag right there? It's annoying. Have you ever decided which name you wanted to use on your memoirs? Okay, have you decided which name you want to have on your memoirs? Yeah, the name of my memoirs is going to be... That's a good question. Pull it off. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. What would be the name of my memoirs? You know, I guess I would say I got that kid scared. He you know what's funny about kids?
What?
It's so easy. I got to make a phone call, guys. Matthew, Methane Man, or how to now? I got the name. Hey, Clint, walk softly and carry a big stick. Well, I just called him back because you called on Saturday. The guys were gonna call me, and they haven't called. Okay, all right, okay, all right. How are you sick? It's June. How are you sick? What are you sick about? Oh, you do. Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Okay. No, that's fine. No, I'm not trying to. I just want to make sure that you guys know that we've got these on hold for you, and they haven't paid. Got it. Got it. Okay. Got it. All right. Well, you just let me know. Okay. Just either call me. Just call me. This is my cell phone. Call me or text me. Hey, Brian, I want 10 more of these. I want 20 of these. I want 15 of these. Okay. All right, buddy. Don't worry about it. Yep. That's all right. All right. No problem. Uh huh. Mm hmm. Right. Right. Correct. Got it. Okay. Yeah. All righty. No problem. Let me know. Okay. All right. Bye. Yep. Okay. So my memoirs would be I did it. Brian, let's see. My memoir is going to be I did it when everybody said don't. That's really what it is. Everything I've done, people say, oh, you can't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Brian Young, I did it when they told me not to. That's what it would be. Brian Young, I did it when they told me not to. And they told me not to would be in parentheses. Brian Young, I did it when they told me not to. How many days has it been without Chick-fil-A? Well, it was, let's see, did I have Chick-fil-A on Friday or did I have it on Thursday? Does it come with time served? USS Filet. Hey, Rod. I did it my way. The Bryan Carter Young story of tragedy and triumph. I don't know. That's too long. I think that's a too long of a story. Believe it or not, it should just be Bryan Young. I did it when they told me not to. The story and the life of Bryan Young. When crop dusting was cool. They were crop dusting out here a couple days ago. A guy was crop dusting, a yellow plane crop duster. He caved in and went support the woke folks at Chick-fil-A. Well, let me put it this way. I went to talk to the owner-operator. All right. And I basically said, here are my beliefs. We stuck up for Chick-fil-A when they were being boycotted during, back when the gay marriage thing was going through. And this diversity, education, equity, inclusion guy, it's just that you don't even need that department in your you don't even need that in your store, that person. It's a useless function. Diversity, equity, inclusion? What does that have to do with anything? No, it probably, you're probably right, okay? And when they get to the point where, a lot of companies are, and some are now. A lot of them are like, for example, a lot of companies are not. They've reversed their signs. They're not showing the gay pride sign anymore. Now some places are. I'm just saying some have taken it off. Of what's happened to Bud and Chick-fil-A or Target. I mean, not every company, okay, you're going to agree with everything they do. Nobody agrees with everything me, okay? And probably people don't buy from me because I'm a Christian. They probably don't buy from me because I'm a Christian. I'm sure that's happened, okay? Retailers will do what it takes to get free publicity. That's true. I got free publicity when I had Young's Newsstand. I had an A-frame sign outside my door. And on it had 2 hot dogs for $2. 2 chili dogs for $2.99. And the city kept coming and saying, you're not allowed to have that on the sidewalk. I go, yes, I am. Okay, fine me. I don't care. But I'm trying to stay in business, and I'm getting customers to come inside to have one of my chili dogs. If you have a problem with that, go fly a kite. Well, I was constantly going back and forth with the city. And the Sentinel was doing an article on it. I got all this free publicity, okay? Always in the paper. Always in the paper. Bryan Young, Young's Newsstand, is violating and telling the city council this is stupid because we were always doing something to ruin the businesses downtown of Bowling Green. And they're still doing it now. They don't understand retail at all. These politicians, these city council members, they don't understand it. They don't understand. And so I finally had to go to court. And I go in front of the judge, and the city is there. I go, listen, that's my property. That's my front of my store. Okay, I paid taxes on it. All right, and all I want is an A-frame sign in front of my store during lunches. Okay, telling people that I have hot dogs 2 for $1. I can't remember what they were. Maybe they were 2 for $1, 2 for $3. It was pretty cheap back in 1992. And so, and the city council or the city attorney then said, well, this is it. I said, that's just wrong. And so then they came up with, okay. So the judge said, how about, do you mind just leaving it up during lunch and then taking it down after lunch? I said, that's what I do. Okay. Now, sometimes I forget taking it down, but yeah, normally I just have it up when I do my lunch, when I get my hot dogs going at 1 o'clock or at 12, 11:30, I start my hot dogs. They go, okay, so if you don't mind, and then they asked the city, do you mind if he just keeps it up during lunch? Well, of course, they wanted to end this. And they said, yeah, go ahead. And so after everything was done, the judge then sided with me and with them. So I got to keep my sign up. He goes, no, you got to have to pay court costs. So how much are court costs? $75. And so I'm writing the check out, $75. And then in the memo, okay, I write advertising. And I said to him, this was the greatest advertising campaign that I didn't really intentionally do it. I was writing it as I'm writing the check. I go, I just wanted to, I'm in business to make money, to pay taxes. So that Bowling Green can have more taxes. And I go, and why they're penalizing all the retailers, it's ludicrous. It's not like we have 1 million people downtown, okay? And so I wrote advertising. When I wrote that check, I wrote advertising. It cost me $82, and I got so much business from that. It's crazy. Okay, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Are you going to serve hot dogs at PTT? Well, if I could find an investor, if I could just get through this year, if we could get through this year and get our loan paid off, I want to build a building back here, and at the back of it, I want to make a 1 counter, short order, little diner. Just 1 counter with like 9 stools. And all I would do is sit back there as Ryan's running this store and Daniel's running this store. All I would be is in the back. And I would say, hey, guys, want a hot dog? Anybody want a hot dog? Anybody want a hamburger, fresh hamburger with fries? Does anybody want a fresh hamburger with fries? Yeah, I'll take one. I go, it's free if you buy something. Really? Yeah. Minimum $20 order. You buy something for $20, you get a free hamburger and fries. What? Yeah. That's what I want to do. And die there, really. Just sit there every morning, get up until I'm 90 years old, just flitting burgers and fries. I'd be perfectly happy doing that. Perfectly happy. Perfectly happy. Okay, 1 hour. We have made 1 hour at 6:15. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Are you going to serve PTT? Thanks for the bonus car with the Firebird, Bryan. Ron Henderson, was that you, Ron Henderson? That's right. Yeah, Ron Henderson got the bonus car. Can you? Did you broke into time doing? Unfortunately, you will be broke in no time doing that. Unfortunately. Burgers and fries? No. Here's why I won't be broke. Okay, first of all, my hamburger is just going to be a nice little small hamburger. The hamburger is going to cost, the bun, I'm going to get small little tiny buns. Maybe 50 cents, 25 cents. Burger, maybe 50 cents. So 75 cents, maybe $1 for the burger. $1 worth of fries, that's $2. A drink, maybe 75 cents, $1, that's $3. All right, so you buy something for $25. Now, most people are going to buy more. All right. And then a lot of people are just going to buy stuff, just come in and just order a hamburger and a fry anyway. But if you spend, now it might be $30, but 25 to 30, easy. I could give a hamburger and a fry away on that. And I guarantee you a lot of guys are going to pay for it anyways. Okay. And a lot of guys are going to spend $100 and $150. Okay. Will that happen? I don't know. That's what I'd like to do. So if you know, here's what it's really about. If you know somebody that what do you call it? Oh shoot, what do you call that? Investment banker, not investment. If you know somebody that's a silent investor that wants to take his money and invest it, but not in the stock market, on something that he could get a long time return on, okay, then you really want to do it with us, okay? That's what you want to do. Somebody's going to pay for it. Nothing's free. That's right. That's right, Robert. Nothing's free. That's right. I'm going to double. Don't forget the vegans. Vegans? Are you kidding me? Stay based. Never go woke. What kind of return? 10%. 10% return. A 10% return. You can't even get that in a bank. The vegans can eat rainbows. That's right. They can eat rainbows. I get that with government bonds. Well, I'm sorry, Arbuckle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, there's a lot of things that people, who's going to clean the snack bar? I am. It's really going to be easy. See, the problem with America right now, the problem with this whole government right now is we're not a free democracy or republic. We've really gotten to be more socialist, and our corporations, we're not a capitalist society, we're a democratic capitalist society, which is the worst type of capitalism there is. And so capitalism isn't working the well as it should. And all you have to do is go look at your towns and how vacant they are. All these small businesses that are out of business, and nobody wants to invest in those type of businesses, and you know, they just, it's dying. You know, everything is dying. It's sad. All right, guys, I'm gonna go take a lunch break. Let's see, I think Ryan might have gotten this other live stream going. Let me double check here. Okay, so I'm going to go get something to eat. And then I'll be back at, that's right, insects are high protein. A huge meal worm farm's getting started. That's right, State Farm. and all state pulling from California. I know, it's ridiculous. They're killing their own state. California is dying on the vine. They literally do not have any idea what they're doing. They're killing the state. That's liberalism gone wild. I know some of you don't want to hear that, but listen, you know, now where have you been? I thought we don't have you here anymore. What?
He was on vacation.
Well, I didn't hear about that.
Ryan knew.
Well, why didn't anybody tell me? See, they didn't tell me they're Jasmine because, and I'm thinking, well, where's Jasmine? She's not here. We should just fire her. But now that I know that you were on vacation, I can take back my firing you because you,
Government.
because I don't need to fire you. All right, guys, we will see you at 1:30. I'm gonna go have lunch, and then we're gonna do guns, 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 and more guns.
What are you doing for lunch?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, Brian, look at this. Right? So this was shipped international. No, he just needs to. This would be a good bit, though, right? It'd be a good bit.
I think they left it out for him to see more.
What are you talking about?
This was shipped international.
Okay.
And it was labeled dangerous material. We were good because it bears markings of an item not permitted in international mail.
Oh, that
So-
has to be
Yeah,
covered.
so it was fireworks, right? Or like, but it was just this.
Okay, you have to cover that.
Yeah,
Just put a couple stickers over it
right.
and reship
But I
it.
thought you would find that
I don't.
humorously annoying.
I don't find it humorous annoying, but yeah, I think I did. I didn't do that one.
Ryan
Now-
did.
Ryan did.
Yeah.
Figures he'd make a mistake. Ethan Michael Slayer. He came in my store one day when he was making something. He's graduating this year at Stony Hall at Siegel Park, Grand Rapids. July 21st, Friday.
Oh,
Spam.
ProTinkerToys, how can we help you
Spam.
today? We don't believe in Medicare. Thank you though. Bye.
Medicare.
What'd you say?
We
He
don't
said, I don't believe in Medicare.
Thank you though.
All right, I'm going to go eat.
Can you bring me back something?
No, I'm running Subway real quick. Just get me a
All right, I'll send you my order.
chicken.
Or do you just want me to go with you? I'll just go with you.
No, I don't want you to go with me.
I'd like to have a chat.
No, I don't want to have a chat. Don't you understand?
I spend near 9 months away from you.
No, I know
Think
you
we could do
understand.
some
I don't
bonding
want
time?
you with
We
me.
can sit down and eat.
I don't want. No, I'm not gonna. No. All right, guys. We'll see you at 1:30. 1:30. See you later.